There are some things you can't control, like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature, an unexpected raindrop in Shanghai, or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop, having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver, or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Here we go. Welcome. How is everybody on Sunday? Welcome to final rounds of the, what are we at? Canada Grand Prix, and hopefully a very decent Canadian Grand Prix later on as well. So very much looking forward to that one. Rafe, welcome on Twitch. We've also got McLaren, F1 LN. We've got Davor, Tim, Rafe, Maddox, Dripping Blood. We've got Nathan, Microbio, Taylor, Roshan, Andrew, Sahelkin, Mohammed Dira, Roshan, Taylor, Mick VJP, welcome. Ling Brian as well. Nice to see so many of you here already. And we are ready for a final round. Nick, we couldn't miss you. Welcome. And SH311092, welcome to as well. We're going to get racing for the final round. How has everybody's GP got on so far? How have we all been doing today? Anybody happy with results so far, or could have done better? Let me know in the chat. Finally catching a live stream. Let's go, Alnick. Welcome over on Twitch, and we're gonna get racing, and hopefully we're gonna try and get some good fun, some good points. We did some good racing yesterday. We learnt a little bit as well, and fingers crossed today that is what we're going to do. Welcome, NK. Oh, but we're going to see. We're definitely going to see. We're going to give us a massive go. Eventually, we're going to be saying Happy Father's Day to me as well. Yeah, I mean, not a father yet. Maybe one day, but welcome and congratulations to all fathers today. So, let's get into racing for the free-to-play account then. Let's get ready, and we can absolutely see if we can top 5 result. I think it's going to be tough. There was a player that scored 376 yesterday. Some big spend from the player. So it's going to be an interesting one. Let's show you what the group looks like at the moment then. Hopefully a top 10, that would be good. Sour week for Amud. Oh, that's tough. 51st place potentially, that is tough. So we start 70th. Now the person that got full score yesterday was this guy. So this guy actually did a 376 yesterday. So we're going to be nowhere near that score. And the one thing I do tell you as to how you can notice that they've spent quite a lot of money to get that score is the fact that if you look at their stats, they've only earned 96 million. It seems like there's a bit of spend in there because obviously if you have high team score, you usually have the coins to go with it. For example, we've collected 162 million on our free-to-play account with less races. So yeah, it's either racing low for a long time or I would say some spend to try and help. But fair play to the guy. He's going to look good for a P1 today. 376 was, I think, very, very comfortable. So good luck to that player. Hope they get it. 375 is already in, though, from a player called Backmarker. And again, they've only earned 54 million. So done a lot of races, probably racing a lot of low. Yeah, this is going to be hard. We're not going to beat that. 364 yesterday, 174 in qualifying. It's going to be a tough battle, but let's see if we can finish in the top 10. What do we need at the moment? We need a score better than yesterday. We probably need 360s to be able to do that as well. So let's get this underway, shall we? Let's get the racing ready. First race, overtaking and cornering. Now we learnt yesterday that our one stop is very strong around this circuit with the hard tyres. So we're probably going to be running that again. If we check our car, get the cornering set up with these two drivers, the hard. Didn't I say that I'd use Bortoletto? I think I said I'd use Bortoletto
like
today.
There's a new follower.
Bing Wingwa, thank you. What a great name, Big Wingwa. Welcome over on Twitch, hitting the follow as well. So I'm going to use Bortoletto. Better tyre management. Poor race start, but I feel like he might come through the race. Behrman. Bortoletto. Still no DLS. Oh, you've got to get DRS at some point. Maybe tomorrow in the rewards, Sumala. Hopefully. And then that's our cornering setup. So that is what we're going to... Yeah, Takundo has exactly right. I think we did say Bortoletto. Okay then, so before we get racing, let me know. I haven't got Hulkenberg. He's not... I don't think he's strong enough for us. There you go. Not at the level that we've got. So, as we always do, let me know down below in the chat how many points are we going to start today with. In race 1, Canada, we had a lot of real players yesterday.
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
And Rubio hits the subscribe. One more, GG. Let's go, Rubio. Thank you for hitting subscribe. Massive thank you on that one.
Sussex Karoon,
And that
we've got a new subscriber.
That is 2 months in a row with a prime. So appreciate that one, Rubio. Thank you very much. Dripping Blood has hit subscribe as well. Let's go. So a lot of good subs, and we're approaching 15,000 subscribers. So when we get to 15,000 subscribers, I'm going to be working with Hutch to get us a good giveaway again. That is for sure. Maybe boosts, maybe crates. We'll find out. So a lot of you have got some scores in. I mean, potentially boosts. We'll see what happens. We'll see what I can work out. Okay, so cornering these drivers. Race number 1.
Looks like there's a new follower.
And Sir Tack hitting the follow on Twitch as well. Loving the follows over there. Overtaking and cornering. Come on. We could do it either way. We could do giveaways in a spin the wheel. We could actually do giveaways in live streams as well. So we have done that before. We could do that again as well. Send Taylor to our Discord. I do have the link server. Let me put the link in the chat for our Discord. That is not the Legio one. That is my Discord. So, let's see. Everybody's got your points in. If you haven't guessed so far, make sure to put your points as what you think we're going to get. That is my Discord. Now we can get you in from there, Taylor. And we are out qualified. 23rd, 24th. Not going to be using big boosts. I'm going to keep Cuppa. I'm just going to use Hex. I want to keep the Cuppa for when I go to Champions GP. That is what I'm planning. So, here we go. The first race, real player. Let's see. I think we only need about 10 subscribers. So if you are watching and you haven't hit subscribe on YouTube, make sure to hit subscribe. Avishek, welcome. Right then, hards for the rival. This could be a tough battle. No worries, 24 Spartan. We're good, thank you. Hope you are too. Welcome to the stream. And we are just getting 47 free safety cards, 4 breakdowns. You never know. So, a little bit of a tricky start with the rival. I mean, a little bit of lag there. We've not had a bad start. I think the rival has got 1 boost on the car. Not got a boost on the other. Not pushing 1 car either. Kind of an interesting little start. But still faster than us, apparently. So we come into the hairpin. And this is a tough start. 20th and 21st. We know that's going to get better. And there is the safety car that MK pretty much said about. I mean, we could get another safety car in this race.
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
As the Wallow hits subscribe, thank you. And that is not the time you want a safety car. That is not the time. Because you don't really get a benefit. The only difference I could do here is go to soft tyres. And just take a faster tyre. But I think we're going to be so detached from the back of the grid. It's going to be pretty tough, this one. We're going to lose some big points here. Callum, welcome. About 10 subscribers, I think, Sumale. Good afternoon, Mark, as well. I mean, surely I risk it here. I mean, I'm at the back. I might as well go to the softer tyre. I'm at the back anyway. I might as well take the faster tyre. I'm going to have to pit later on in this race anyway. I'm going to have full power unit. So, let's see if this works. Let's see. GP finished this morning a top 3. Nice one. Playing this game for a while, MG Gamer, welcome. Yeah, we could have gone 5 hard, but I just feel I'm at the back anyway. I've only lost 2 positions. And now, I'm going to be on soft tyres instead of hards. That is my thinking. It might not work. But that is my thought process. It's seeing if we can just escape with some points here. We are going to be a lot quicker. And we can go back to softs as well. Most used boost in the Canada GP. Probably a tyre management one, I'd assume. So there you go. Bortoleto already into 16th. And we should get the clear air when they all pit as well. This is not working out, I don't think, too bad at the moment. Because we're right on the tail of the rival now. We're going to go to lap 5. How's the rival just come back past me? Can I get softs? I don't know. And we're up to 7th. Going to end up double stacking this one though. But we're doing okay. Your winners both have to stop again. Yeah, that's why I went for the softs. I'm going to have to hold Bearman. Let's see. Let's see if this works. We are going to double stack. We know that. Got no choice. Just whether or not the softs can stretch 3 laps here. 39 points final bet. Bortoletto's up to 6th. Bearman's struggling. Bearman doesn't usually struggle. He's usually pretty good. But today, he's not having his own way. Welcome, Mate Wayne. Just look after tyres a little bit, because this is going to be hard for the free softs. You know, very tough. Who's going to pit yet? Not Norris might, but I'm going to run out of tyres. I think. I don't think the softs can quite get to 3 laps. That might be a problem. But I tell you what, we've rescued this so far. Might be okay. P2 and P1 have dispatched themselves. Behrman's tyres struggling. Trying to get past. The strategy has worked. The strategy has worked. You are right. But Behrman's had a shocker. Behrman's not going well. He's had a troubled race, has Behrman. Bortoletto comes home in third. We are going to run out of tyres. Probably going to lose a position. Oh, we're not. We're going to survive. It's 39. It is what Sumala said. We got unlucky. We had a bad start. And also a bad start and a safety car, which didn't help. So, in the end, we do rescue 39 points. We did drop 5 more than probably I did last time out at Canada. But that is the way the luck goes sometimes. But yeah, let's see if we can recover some points from that one. Agora plays welcome. But that strategy did work out then. So that was okay. Tough matchup, but we got more points than the rival. Level 7 for the rival. And a car which was better on cornering. So, you know, we'll take what we did there. That was okay. And they had just the extra level over ourselves. Don't drop. Fingers crossed, Mace Wayne, we don't. But that's annoying because yesterday we started there with a 41. And then we went to a 44. So we're already behind. But we gotta catch some points up now as we head to race 2. We got 46 points here yesterday, and it is China in the wet, and that is where we went for the massive undercut at this circuit. So let's move on to our power unit setup and our overtaking drivers. So I'm going to stick with Bortoletto here. Could probably get a 1-stop, but we'd seen someone do that yesterday and it didn't work. Not all will get safety car. It might just be an increased percentage in that first race. Series 3, Dripping Blood. I've got a whole guide for Series 3 already out. So let's see if we can get 47. We'll probably use like a downforce, maybe Hex. If we had DRS in Junior, it would be very nice. So let's claim that one. Okay, so power unit and overtaking. Canadian Grand Prix. Overtaking power unit in the wet. How many points? Let's hear you. How many points then for race number 2? Yesterday we got 46 points here in China. No worries, Manga fan. I think after this video does get an audio translate, so... There are 12 points, currently P5 Junior for Mark. Hopefully you might sneak a top 10. 1,000 bucks giveaway. Whew. Main account we did show yesterday, McLaren. If you watched the end of the stream yesterday, you will see the main account. So power unit, overtaking, race number 2. And it's always about real players or not. That is always a problem. But make sure you do it as well. Like the video. Make sure you hit subscribe for me as well. We're very close to 15,000 subscribers. And we'll also be doing a giveaway, which I'll arrange with Hutch pretty much this week. That when we get to 15,000, we can get a pretty good giveaway launch as well. So, a tough matchup. 608. This should be a bot, Mace Wayne, because it searched for quite a long time. Now let's see how many points. Can we claim a point back? Can we get 47 points here and get a point back from our China -1? And then turn it to a -1. Come on. Overtaking and power unit. I'm going to use back to Hex for the overtaking. Not going to do the one stop. It's going to be the two. And let's pray. Bortoleto doesn't get very good starts. That's the problem with using him. But hopefully today, he's going to get a good one. Rival's got a good start. Bortoleto's got a better start than Bearman. What's going on with Bearman so far in this final round? Bearman not really pulling it out. Rival's up to P6 and they haven't even started pushing yet, which is annoying. And Bearman just not really with it at present. But now he starts to overtake up to 11th. Got Antonelli ahead. We're going to keep on the gas. And he's going to take one. Yep, he is going to get to P9. And Bortoleto P13. So, single file. As we come into the hairpin. Rivals pushing. And we are going to be P9, P8. And then we've got her. So, this is doing okay. P7. Rival is in P3, though. And that's what we've got to try and hunt down. Bortoleto, yeah, will be a lap 2 pit stop for Bortoleto. Gonna just try and gain some power unit back at the moment with him. I could do both cars here if I wanted to, but Bearman, he's got a big enough gap for what I want. And he shouldn't get caught too much. As we go down the straight, catching on the rival. And up to 6th we go. So this is where the undercut starts. Bortoleto will come in. And this is where we can make some ground. Bearman's going to come in this lap. He's up to 4th. Now the good thing about the undercut is Bortoleto is about to get a few corners of clear air. And hopefully he can clear the cars ahead of him pretty quick. And he can get the advantage. And there you go. He's already up to 23rd. 22nd. If he can not get held up, which is not really at the moment, he can make some big ground here. Because Bearman, our Bearman, is only just in the pits now. Rival's going to double stack. It's going to be a long, hard battle, this one. You saw where Bortoleto was earlier. I think he was about 13th before he come into the pits. And the undercut puts him up to 5th. That is the power of the undercut. We could be on for a 47 here. And he's even up to P3. So a really good stint so far from Bortoleto. Now I'm going to give a lap and just claim back the power unit. Going to keep Bearman holding up Russell. And I'm going to use Bortoleto on conserve to just get me some power unit back. Feel like we've got a good strategy here. Bortoleto will have to pit this lap. .46, it could be 46, and Jason, yep, happy Father's Day to all. Absolutely, Jason. I like the strategy at the moment. We're going to have enough power unit. We've got Bearman swapping positions all the time. Holding up Russell up. Sometimes it's all about race management. Bearman holds up Russell whilst Bortoleto almost up to 70% on the power unit. Now, we'll just hold up. Russell will surely pit again anyway. You can just see it. Just doing a really good job here, Bearman. And Bortoleto back out now in 12th. It was really good, thank you, Wavy. Don't need to worry, appreciate it, Samara. Now, the question is, do I pit here or do I just carry on? And just do the one stop? Oh, no, I've got to pit. Absolutely no chance. Now I'm going to push with Bearman. No way I can do a one stop. Down the straight we go. We should get P1, P2 here. Unless anybody one stops. Oh my god, the McLaren's going for the one stop. The McLaren is going to cost us again. Surely it runs out of tyres for Norris. Surely. I mean, we might have cost us a point here trying to be too clever. Surely down the back straight he's out of tyres. We're only 6 seconds adrift. And he's out of tyres. Are we gonna... There he is. There he is. Didn't wavy. Not yet. And that is a beautiful 47. Undercut. Some holding up. And we take the big points. That is why sometimes you never need to absolutely fly away from your opponent. Sometimes you've got to hold up the AI, hold up your rival, then bring your other car into play. That's why it's very, very good strategy. And you can get some power unit back. 580, 608. Welcome, Sid. Alex says that's what we call clutch. We'll take that one, absolutely. Let's go, Dan. So, level 4 Hajar, level 7 Bearman for the rival. And, yeah, a better setup, but we did it as well. Manga fan, thank you for watching either way. So, thank you. That is a point back then. So, that's a point better than yesterday. But, obviously, we've got to gain now another 4 points to get on level. Never look, MK. Now, yesterday, we got 44 points in race number 3. 44 points. Race number 3 is Spa. So, power unit and tyre management. Now, I think it's the same drivers here. Hajar don't need to use. Ocon has got low overtaking. Come on. Bearman, Bortoletto. We need to gain some points in this race 3. If we can gain 3 points, we'll be back bang level. Okay, so as we head to Belgium and Spa, let me know in the chat how many points are we going to get from Spa. Yesterday, we got 44 points. What can we do today? Tyre management power unit, we're probably going to be taking... I think we took self-control yesterday. I mean, I'm trying to remember. So we got some 40 pointers in here. 45, you won't catch AI Norris. We know how good AI Norris is. And he goes for 47. Tyre management. Power unit. We might have to do some holding up. Series 7, I just need to record it, Manga fan. I just need to record Series 7. That is all I need to do. It's just getting the time to do it. Maybe middle of the week, later in the week. So, real player. If they use good boosts, we could be in trouble. But let's hope that we have got the right strategy. Qualifying. 16th and 19th. Okay. Medium. I mean, do I use downforce? I mean, I feel like I'm just going to use downforce here. Could use some tyre water. Should I use the tyre water boost? You know what? Stuff it. Here we go. Definitely ain't getting the free softs. Congratulations for the 15k and bye-bye Sumala. Thank you. Right, okay. We need a good start. That is not really a good start. That is a tough start. Rivals jumped us. That's going to make it interesting. I don't think you can get free softs though. Don't think you can get free softs at this levels. Hajar's got really bad tyre management. So I don't expect that free soft at all. I reckon the rival might be going for a 2-2-2 here. I'd be very shocked. Unless he's going to try and conserve all the way to free soft, which isn't a strategy to do. I think they're going to try and conserve their way here. The rival has got away with it. And he pits. Man, what tyre are you going to go for here, though? You've gone for hards. That's going to be so slow, surely. Surely that is not going to work. No way. I can't see that happening. Lap 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 laps, and this whole lap of conserve. I don't think it'll work. Press the pit just to see if you can do a free soft. I could get to lap 4 maybe, do you reckon? No worries, Dean, thank you. I'm glad it is. I wonder if I can do 4 mediums here and then go to 2 soft. I don't think I can. Or lap 3. We'll see. I don't think he's going to do 5 laps hard. I think he wants to. But I don't think he's got. He's got about 4.5 laps on them hard tyres. Whereas I think we could... we're not going to be far off getting to softs. But I don't know if we can get another lap in after this one. As we go racing again. Oh, why are we so bad at race starts? Look at this. We've just lost 2 places. We literally just lost 2 places off the restart of a safety car. And he's pushing on the hard tyres. You can do 2 more for sure. I don't know if I can. I can try and conserve it maybe. I might pit... What is this doing? I think I'm going to go Bearman onto mediums. I think I'm going to risk Bortoletto. Like so. Going to just get some power unit back. There's the hard tyre. So we're ahead of the hard tyre rival. Now let's try and push and get past these 2 cars. There's 1. And there's 2. So back to P12. Remember, 44 points yesterday here. We are currently on only 32. With Bearman flying now. Up to P11. Up to P10. Ciao. To P9. And Bortoletto does manage to get to softs. A few cars into pits as well. There's a Ferrari just going out of the pits too. Crash ended up getting 40 low score. That's rough, Alex. Sporting... that Max Russell is going to be a great battle today. Definitely going to be a great battle. Come on, Bortoletto. There is 2 cars. Thank you. There is another one. P1 and P2 are not far away. And they're not going to pit though. That's the problem. There's P2. Can Bortoletto catch? If he can get past Sainz pretty quickly. He can't. We're gonna escape with some points. It's not going to be probably what I wanted though. We are up to 5th. I just don't think we're going to catch 4th and 3rd. We tried. Rival's strategy didn't work. We knew that would be the case. P4 and P3 are pretty slow, but I don't think we're going to catch them. Or are we? We are absolutely flying. There is P4. Right behind P4 now. Yeah, I probably should have pushed earlier, but I'm going to get P4 anyway. I mean, that is a rescue mission and a half. Whew. We do manage to come away with the same points as yesterday, even with a really bad start and some interesting strategies. Whew. Yeah, we managed to get the points. At least we scored the same points as yesterday. We didn't lose any, which we could have easily done. But we need to recover some points somewhere. 44 points. Level 5, level 3 for the rival. And a low power unit setup. Yeah, I know. I had enough power unit anyway. But, okay, so yesterday we were pretty much on 40, 80, 120, 130, 131 points we scored yesterday after 3 races. Today, we are on 130. So we're only 1 point behind yesterday's score as it stands. And we scored 47 points in race number 4. So we need to score 47 points today. That is a must. And that race 4 is a Vegas. Overtaking and speed. So we are going to go for our speed setup. Can I upgrade? I'll do an upgrade. Every little helps. And then drivers, I'm going to stick with Bortoletto because of tyre management. And Norris, Norris is very, very quick. So it's going to be a free hard strategy. So how many points are we going to score? We are off to Vegas. We need to pick up points. We have to 47 like we did this yesterday. First of all, Roshan goes for 40. Any guesses on Twitch? Any guesses on YouTube? MK goes 40. 40 points. We're going hards. Which GP level are you this week? We are in Junior, Jason. We are on the free-to-play account. Agora Player says 42, 43, 38, 43, 45, 39. Okay. I hear you. Overtaking and speed. Let's see what the matchmaking... Wow. Instant matchmaking. Real player. USA. Vegas. Oh, we might drop some points here. We might not.
Looks like there's a new follower.
And a new follower on Twitch. Thank you very much, Daniel BS. Thank you. New to the game, just starting 3 days back. Well, Mudav, welcome to the stream. And welcome to F1 Clash as well. Hope you're doing well. Overtaking and speed. These two. Hards. Let's see if we can get the better of our rival. Anybody can tell me how many subscribers we are on YouTube at the moment? Are we hit 15k yet? Lap 2 didn't pit during. Okay. Soft tyres for the rival. That means 2-stop. You don't want to be doing a 2-stop around this circuit. That is certain. I tell you that in my strategy guides. Oh, does it just say 14.9 for you? Okay. Mine gives me the number. I'll have to have a look. And look at this for a start. Behrman, P5, Bortoletto is coming through the pack slowly. P14. but he's not made a bad start. Behrman now. Just keeping grips. I think we can do the rival here. I think two-stop is not the way to go around this circuit. Definitely not the way to go. As we go down the straight, look at the speed advantage Behrman has.
We've got a new subscriber.
As we get a new subscriber as well. John Montanez, thank you for hitting subscribe. And into P2. Look at this for some pace. Bortoletto coming through as well. P11. Make that P10. This could, I reckon we can 47 points this race still. With the rival doing a two-stop, I think we've got every chance. Here he is, look, the rival. Just trying to come past. Now, they'll get past on the soft tyres, of course. TMD, welcome back. Sausage, welcome TMD. And coming in with a 26-month YouTube subscription. Everybody, if that doesn't get you a W in the chat, nothing will ever get a W. Welcome TMD. That is huge. A massive 26 months. You could have had pretty much 3 kids by this point, TMD. That is commitment. That is huge. So a big thank you, TMD, as always. Afternoon, Faz. So, Behrman in the lead. We said the rival's doing the two-stop. They are going to be quick. We don't have a lot of power units. But we are going to try and conserve down. Come on, we need the 47. Still struggling. I don't know what Series 3 is at the moment, so... This rival probably will get 1 car ahead of me, I think. I think this rival will get like a P2. And I think I'll get a P3. Potentially. Now what I'm going to do, though, is if I can, try and get past the rival. If I can get past the rival, I can probably try and hold him up. But at the minute, P5 and P2. Can I get ahead? I don't think I've got the pace. It's hard versus softs. You got 14, 9, 8, 2, 18 away. I think it's closer than that. I'll have a look. I'll have a look on my other phone after this race. Come on, we need to get past Norris. Struggling to get past Norris. How are we not getting past? Now we get past. And the rival pits. Rival, I think I did say would get ahead of us. Because they have got 1 car that is fast. And there it is. He'll fly past. So hopefully we can catch Russell and take maybe a 46 here. But I think I'm going to be maybe 45. Again, this is when you get your real player matchups. It's always very tough. And to be honest, Russell might be a little bit too far. We'll try. I've saved everything I can with Behrman. He can now push. Still not the worst result in the world. Because we probably would have got P3 without a real player. Come on. Can we find P2? I mean, his rival's got P2. Can we find P3, I mean? There he is. Just at the top of our screen. And Behrman has absolutely gone. And there is Russell. Can we just take a 1-point drop? That would be a really good result. Conserve down again. Behrman is going to win easy. Can Bortoletto get P3? Oh! He can't. Or can he? Oh! We couldn't get George Russell, Mr. Saturday. I mean, that was tough. But we dropped 2. So we are now 3 points behind yesterday's score. We've had some tough matchmaking. Some great battles. We're still hanging in the balance of yesterday's score. Level 6 Behrman, level 4 Hajar. When I can, Mangavan. And a setup where we had the better setup. And the rival had a decent enough setup too. Good matchup, good battle. In the end, 45 points for us. So, we are literally... We are a few points behind now. I think 3 points that we've got to try and find. 175. We dropped 2 yesterday. Gained 1. So we are -1. And then, yeah. So we are -3 at the moment. They're a good day to start. Any day, Madav. Probably start today. Because you can get promoted. And then you can start GPs from next week. If you start on Monday, you have to wait a week to enter GPs. So 4 races, 175. We got to find some more points. Race 5 is Suzuka. And yesterday, we scored a 42 at Suzuka. So there is a good chance that if we perform well, we can gain some points back here. Can we? That is the question. So defending and cornering in the wet. Behrman, Bortoletto is what we're going to go for. Need our cornering setup. This one misses allowed, pretty much. Asking to put in race start. How do you mean, Ahmad? Oh, asking to pit in race start. I think it used to be something that was pretty fast. It's not as strong anymore. Doesn't really work, but we still do it out of hope. Series guide. For 7, Stelios will probably be around midweek. I've got to get the time to be able to record it. And Exxon, welcome from Albania. Welcome very much. So, defending and defending. Cornering setup. Downforce boost. How many points are we going to get from Suzuka? What do we reckon then? 42 yesterday. Ahmad, thank you for the strategy guide. 375 out of 376. Great result. And then we pit in lap 1 for wets and it's dry. Roshan says 46. I think we've got a chance here. I think if we can get more than 42, we can gain some points back. $45 because of the AI McLaren. They are tough, the AI McLaren. 42 if you use downforce, otherwise less than 38. Exxon, welcome. Hello. Okay. Come on. Tyre management circuit, Ahmad. That is why. What's the matchup going to be like? Okay, so round the same. That might be good. Nate, thank you. Welcome to the stream, Nate. How are we? Long time no see. Welcome too. Right. Come on. Let's do this. And we are out qualified as normal. 21-24. So, defense and cornering. Downforce boost. Let's see. It's got to be the undercut though. Got to go for the undercut. Welcome, Andrew. Yes, we had a good one. Thank you, mate. How are you doing? How have your rounds gone? Okay, so that is a good start by Bearman. Bortoletto, it's not a bad start. Seen better. It's not the worst start in the world. And it's going to be a little bit better now as we get through up to P9, P8, bit of lag, and P7. I actually might do both on lap 2 here. Might do both on lap 2. Bortoletto's up to 15th. Might save that power unit. See if I can get 14th. Oh, as we nearly get Hamilton. Just probably not upgrading stuff that you don't need is pretty much one of the biggest thing. And racing lower series so that you win and you don't lose your coins. Do I pit lap? I think I pit lap 2 for Bearman 2. Or do I go lap 3? I think lap 3 could be okay with Bearman. I think let the pack, because I'm going to go straight into the pack with him if I don't. Yeah, make sure you don't race too high of your series. You might have gone too quick. P15 cut line was 372. That is a... So did he get through, Nate? I imagine not with P15. Oh, Rivals come in as well. Needs to get ahead. This is not going to work out well. Yeah, this is disaster. We are not getting the luck today. The AI doesn't tend to pit lap 2. Which is annoying. And they are absolutely costing us so much time. And we've got a safety car. That is the worst luck in the world. That is generally such bad luck. That is such bad luck. It is not our day today. And I've got a pit. I can maybe get to the end now because I've got downforce boost. Ah, so annoying. We're going to literally have 2 laps to go at the end, and I'm going to be sat 4th and 21st. Ah, damn. Welcome, Chicken Lover. Welcome, Stuart, as well. Top 1, top 8. Oof. This is a disaster. Welcome, Chicken Lover. Yeah, we usually, Nathan, we always do the undercut. But the problem we've got is we did the undercut and then we got a safety car. So we've had to pit again anyway. No one will pit now, no. That's it. We're done. We're going to drop some huge points in this race. Ah, so annoying. Look how far we are. The safety car is not even going to group us together. Because the safety car is too fast. If the safety car stacked us all together, I reckon we'd have a chance to get in some positions. But it's not going to. Not better drivers for this one, no. Yeah, I am MP. Ah, so annoying. We have been absolutely rotten luck. Just after we pitted. That is insanely tough. And we are going to drop some huge points. Oh, 100%. Big time. It wouldn't be too bad if the safety car wasn't too fast, but because the safety car is so fast, we absolutely had no chance to catch back up to the field. We had to pit again because we wouldn't have got the tyres to the end. I need 75 breakdowns, I think. Yeah, this is tough. Oh. We are going to struggle from here to gain any. I mean, what we got at the minute? 33. That is awful luck. P12. Unless everybody suddenly runs out of tyres. Which they are. I tell you what, we got back to P10. You did, MP, yes, you did. That was me. If that safety car would have stacked us together, I reckon I would have got more points out of that race. I definitely would have. Welcome, Mohammed from India. I do like the McLaren boys, Chicken Lover. I do like Norris and Piastri. More so Piastri, I think he's quite level-headed. Oh, big 5-point drop. We didn't deserve that at all. Yes, MP, yeah, absolutely. That was tough. So we're about -8 now, I think. And we scored pretty decent in the last 3 races. So this is going to be very tough to gain 350 points. I don't think we're going to be in top 10 contention today. Definitely not. It's going to be more like top 30 after that one. So next race we've got is Bahrain. So tyre management and power unit. The question... What do we think to do here? I'm going to give you the opportunity for 1 or 2s, okay? So I'm going to give you 2 options. Now, usually, I'm obviously using boosts every race. I know that my top 10 chance has gone now. So, do I, 1, carry on using the free boosts and try and claw some points back and maybe finish top 30, top 25? Or do I, 2, save the boosts and just try and get how many points I can get and basically probably finish top 50 anyway? I mean, I'm in junior. The rewards are not massive anyway. Junior 1, Chicken Lover, is in the weekly league. Yeah, a lot of people saying save. I thought that might be the case. Gamers World, welcome. Okay, let's go to save mode then. We're going to drop some points. I can open that one. So, some warrior. Yeah, I think save boosts. I'm not going to get a big result here. Okay. When hopefully this week coming up, Muiz. I just haven't had the time yet. Oh, okay. So we have got tyre management and power unit. So I'm going to go to power unit, tyres. I do have DRS, but we can't use it in junior. So how many points do we reckon we are going to get? Show the rewards that are possible. So if I finish top 30, I'm only going to get 6 boosts. I'm going to get 6 boosts for finishing top 50. And I'm going to get, actually, I'm going to get the same amount of cards, the same amount of epics, the same amount of rares. I might as well just save the boosts. It doesn't make any sense to use any more boosts. Because Oh, I'm absolutely going to save them then. Absolutely. So how many points do we think we're going to get? Come on. Race 6. Power unit. And we're at Bahrain. Let's try. No boosts. Because we aren't going to recover this anyway. And I'm going to end up using probably about... What would you say we use? 4 boosts a race? Probably 6? Probably 6 boosts. So I'd waste 18 boosts to get 6 back. And look at that for a matchup. 580 versus 620. So we're going to save the downforce. We're going to save them all. I think I'm just going to do a 4 hard here. And let's see how much more difficult it is without boosts. Let's see what we can do. No boosts. Is it a real player, I think? Or is it a bot? It's a real player. So they're going to absolutely walk the floor with us. Okay. There you go. Medium and hards. Downforce boost for the rival. So we know we're going to get beat here. And we get a rocket start. How about that for Behrman? Up to P8. What a start. Racecraft for the win. That is what we're going for. But Behrman's got a rocket start here. If he can carry on and get to 6th, that is nice. So, cut down. Bortoletto's got away well as well. Can't do 4 medium. We tried that yesterday with downforce, and we just lost on the line. Just not strong enough for that one. 3 mediums. Rival's going to still struggle. Hajar and downforce, not going to get 4 mediums. Not with Hajar. And the other car out in P2. Got to try and just gain as much power unit as we can. I'm happy with where Bortoletto is at the moment, I must say. P11 is okay. Watch along. If I could, I would, Aoke. But not today. P5. We are climbing. England, chicken lover. So Behrman's had a pretty good race here. And then Behrman into P5. Okay, so Behrman is looking good. Bortoletto, not looking bad for without boosts as well. Save the team score, leftovers from the barbecue, that's it. Playing for a few years, chicken lover, yeah, probably like 3-4 years, probably more than that. Rivals into the pits. We're not a million miles behind, you know. Without boosts, literally doing this the hardest way. The rival comes round. They had to go to the 2-stop. Behrman's already out ahead of one of the rival. Yes, Roshan, that's great. Great job. So, Behrman P5. Bortoletto now P9. I just said, chicken lover, about 4 years, I'd say. This is working out okay. We're going to score okay points. Not massive. But we're going to score a fairly decent amount. since May 2019 for Rocham. Yeah, that's probably a question that we could ask. If you are watching at the moment, what year did you start playing this game? The Bearman's 6th now. The 2019, 2021. A few shouts for. Any enhancements? I would make it that power-ups you can save instead of having to use them straight away. I'd probably put more boosts in the game. Like a vending machine type shop that you can buy good boosts. Maybe asset trading for boosts so you can swap your big boost, your, let's say 50 self-control boosts for 15 copper boosts or something like that. And I would turn GPs into a league instead of a knockout. Is what I would do. There's some off the top for you. Found it day I moved into your house. That's a good way to remember. Near the end of the first season. Yeah, I didn't play it much in the first or second. I think on-off in the second. So, we are going to come away with a P5 and a P6 finish in Bahrain. And I tell you what, we nearly scored the same amount of points as the rival. In terms of gameplay, I just want to make it all more smoother. Definitely. We're only 1 point less than the rival, and they used, well, they had 40 more team score, and they used downforce boosts, which was a good race for us then. Let's have a look. Level 7 Bearman, Hajar, not a time management driver. And Series 7, hopefully next week, Alvin. And there you go. That is the setup that they were using. Yeah, I mean, they got away, but we scored some good points there. Without, I think if we used boosts, we'd have probably won that duel. Go for it, Rocham. Fixing sprint rewards, making more points. So, 2-5-1 then. We're obviously going to be on a lower score now that we start not using boost. Bye, Chicken Lover. Race 7. Tyre management and cornering. So, back to our cornering setup and our tyre management. How many points?
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
As Than Theong Fu hits the subscribe, thank you very much. What should I get with 300 bucks? I would just open your crates earlier, Dripping Blood. I wouldn't, if you've got a crate timer, open it through there. So how many points do we think we are going to get from the cornering circuit of Austin? Race number 7. What do we think? And I can confirm we are 8 subscribers away from 15,000. That's all we need on YouTube. 8 subscribers. And then next week I can launch potentially a giveaway. Because of low quality. Oh, that's a tough race I'm at. You only dropped 1 though, I think, didn't you? So, no boosts. Going to Austin. I think it's a free hard strategy. I believe. Now let's see if we can score. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Appreciate it, Moseway. Okay, free hard. I don't think I can get mediums. It says I can. But I don't think... You know what? Stuff it. What have we got to risk? Let's go. I don't think I can get free mediums. I'm just going to whack it. I think I can, because with downforce I can get free softs. So I think I can get free mediums here. We've got the rival, who is a real player, on hards. Who do I think is going to win the Canadian? I think Piastri will come through and win. Good afternoon, Trinity Pool. Welcome. Just finished 368 in Junior. That's a good round. Hopefully you'll get a decent result. So Behrman and Bortoletto, real player. They're on the hards, we're on the mediums. Hopefully we can score good points. Can get 3 mediums. We learnt that yesterday with these drivers. You think which thing I should spend on the game? Than, if you was going to spend on the game, I would say that when you've got a crate timer, so when your crates take 50% less, I would race a lot and open a lot of them crates at a cheaper cost. That is what I would do. I don't think it's worth doing the risk of the offers. Welcome RML, how are we? It's going to be a struggle of a race. It is a tough race, this one. Without boosts, of course. Up to P9. P14 currently. Yeah, we're all good, thank you, RML. Right, conserve down. You never know what will happen in the Canadian Grand Prix. You never know. Let's try and push Behrman into pit. And here we go. We got a new member. We have got Kakas 3 mil. Thank you very much for hitting the channel membership. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Massive W in the chat for me, folks. And welcome to the channel. Still buzzing from the cricket, from South Africa winning the Test Series Championship. Yeah, big dub. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Kakas. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So how many points are we going to get? Rivals now gone to mediums. I think they've looked at our tyres on our strategy. Can we get Bortoletto through? Yes, we can. Up to 14th. Tough race. As a depression of this event. We're keeping together reasonably calm, Roshan. Quite surprised. Now, there's not a lot we could do. We've got very unlucky in this event so far. 2 safety cars at pretty much the worst possible time. That Japan one was terrible. Oh, for real money, Than, I would be buying the pit pass. You get a lot of stuff in the pit pass. Whereas you could buy crates and you don't get what you need. Whereas the pit pass has a lot in it anyway. Oh yeah, Trinity Pool, absolutely. It's really tough without boosts. Yeah, pit pass is always good because you can queue boosts, you can queue it as well, the crates. So you can open them when you're in sleep. But this is going to be, we tried our hardest in this one. And it shows you the level of difference with boosts. It's going to be P8 and P10. So, you know, we tried. We absolutely tried. 17 points and 15 points. 33 points. How did he gotten so far then, MK? Are you up or down? Or are you not... Or do you not? I'm assuming you don't mean that. Full speaker finish recording. Oh yeah, Manga Fam. A lot of people still don't understand the track conditions. 7 Behrman, 4 Hajar, and yeah, a less cornering setup. Racing Jules. That is good. Oh, you meant 63 at the start, I see. So yeah, we beat the rival. They only got 16 points. And that was a very good. Need cornering at a cornering track. Okay, so I think we have got one more to go. So you can see yesterday, by the way, with boosts yesterday, 44 and 43 in races 6 and 7. Today, without boosts, 39 and 32. It's a lot more difficult, as we can imagine, without adding boosts on to the car. But our final race takes us back to Canada, where we had that pretty terrible safety car over on lap 1, pretty much into lap 2 last time out. So cornering and time, and well, these two drivers. How many points without boosts? We're going to go for 4 hard, 4 hards, and we're going to just see what happens. Because I can only afford to upgrade. I mean, that's fair enough, Mace Wayne. Some different setups have the same parts, though. Just some parts change of the other ones. So, yeah, don't forget that part. I think this is going to be tough without boosts. So I'm going to say myself 33. That is going to be my prediction. I mean, obviously, I'm going to try and get more than that. But that is my. Yeah, Manga Fan, the only difference is it has got double the rewards. It has got a lot more stuff in the pit pass. That's the good thing that they did increase. Oh, yeah. Trinity Pool, exactly. Boosts is an absolute must now. I mean, go for, yeah. Pit pass is definitely the one to go for. Once the credits start rolling, I'm sure I'll get more setups on the go. Exactly. The more you race, the more you win, the more coins you'll have. The more upgrades you can do. So, here we go. It's a shame because I felt like we could have done a good round today. But I think after the race one, it's pretty tough. So, Behrman, Bortoletto. Hards. 1 stop. Let's see how carnage this is going to be. This is going to be tough. Let's see. Rival uses Cuppa, and they do also go for the hard tyres. So we've got a Rival using a premium boost, one of the best boosts for cornering tracks. Let's see how much they accelerate past us. An absolute fly, because they'll get good race start with that boost too. For the whole of lap 1. But we've got an okay start from what I can see. Behrman P15. Bortoletto P22. So it's not the worst start in the world. How do you mean guide, Roshan? Going to keep conserving. This race might come to us a little bit later on, a little bit better. Rivals still pushing at the moment. Can we get to 14th? Yes, we can. And we can get to 13th. Not necessarily about boosts, Mace Wayne. I used to do one last season of how to get more. Oh my god, we're going backwards heavily now. Right. Especially since I'm in junior. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to weigh up if it's worth it. Depends what you're going for, RML. That's what it really does depend on. So Behrman up to 14th. This is a tough race. We knew this was going to be a very tough race. We have to just keep holding power unit. We're ahead of one car, though. I'm quite surprised they haven't come past yet. But they are getting closer and closer. And a lot of cars now pitting. As the rival nearly ahead of us. Quite surprised they haven't come past though. I think they are saving a bit of power unit though. Hajar not the best on tyres though. Remember we did that on the first race of opening round. We realised that. Hajar doesn't really get 4 hards. He's tough. Conserve that down. So P10, P14 from the pits. Rival slight double stack, I think. Oh, it does beat us out of the pits. Quicker pit time, I believe. So P12, P11. Only for a moment. Oh my god, now we lose 2 positions. This is going to not last too long. Again, we'll just conserve, try and gain anything. Rival, look how much quicker they are. Just absolutely floating by us in this race. Yeah, there you go. So much quicker. With the race start, getting an extra 20 cornering on their car for using a copper boost. But for me, you don't get the reward for using it. I mean, there's no point using your big premium boost. If you've got loads of them, absolutely. But there's not really big reason as to go and do it. So 15th, 17th. Hajar's going to still struggle on tyres. Behrman's in 11th now. I think it's going to be worse than what I thought it would be. I said 33. We're down at 23. It's even harder. Not a great... This is just how difficult it is without boosts. So difficult to ever compete in a GP. Don't know yet, Manga Fan. Not too sure. I need to think what we're going to be doing. Rivals P4, P7. Feel like they could have done it a bit better. Especially with Cuppa. You said 20. You did. You wasn't a million miles away. We're on 27. I think I said 33, I think. We're not even going to be anywhere near that. P9 for Behrman. He still did it a good race. P12 for Bortoletto. We're going to finish on 29. That is a very difficult race. Without boosts. That's what I'm trying to do. So on this account, I'm trying to save Cuppas, Gladiators, Prince, all 4 when I go for that Champion GP in months and months' time. And then I can hopefully maybe get a P1. That would be good. Manga Fan, I did do the same strategy, but we got a safety car in race number 1 last time. Gonna embarrass you so much. Yeah, I bet so. 40 points for the rival then, and they had level 7 Behrman and level 3 Hajar, and they also had less cornering, and I think we could tell because that rival didn't really get past me until the second half of the race. But if you add 20 cornering of the boost onto the car for the rival, they went to 76 cornering. So again, very difficult to overcome. I feel like we scored the best we could do on that one. Nick, look after yourself and thank you for joining. So how does that leave us overall? Junior is tough. We're in a tough group after back-to-back top 10s. And at the minute, we are only 28th. We knew that was going to be a really tricky race. The final 3 where we've decided to save boosts because top 10 is no longer doable. So I think with that, we've got to take the hit and finish quite low in the leaderboard. But at least we didn't go and waste another 18 boosts in the final 3 races to only get like 5 boosts back. So I think, yeah, and an F medal is going to lower my average scoring as well. So I hope it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. But I'm glad just to get through to the final round. I get some more lumberjack boosts, which I've got another 5 potentially coming. And this is what boosts I've got at the moment on this account. If I just go to boosts. So the premium ones, pretty much that. I've got 4 Prince, 28 Copper, 36 Taurus. We've got 16 Lumberjack, 10 Gladiator, 6 Kawaii boosts, and 31 tyre management. Or tyre water. So the boosts are starting to add up a little bit on this account, but we are making sure that we do not touch them, and we only tend to use them boosts up there. So yeah, we're going to keep on trying, and then what we're going to do is keep taking them from the milestones. I'm due another 25 hex coming up, 50 bucks, hex, eagle. So I'm due a few boosts coming up in the milestones. So hopefully we're going to take them and we're going to absolutely gain more and more. So weekend ready complete. So on that note, we're going to end the stream there. It was tough and that safety car killed us, but we used 2 accounts. Armad, we've got the main account which has spend on it, although hardly any this season, and then we've got the free to play which we started brand new this season, so it's got no history, but there you go. That is what we've got so far. 2 top 10 medals, and for those wondering, Series 7 guide is coming soon because we are only 44 flags away from Series 8, so we're pretty much nearly there. We're going to keep on going. We're going to use the points as well. Don't worry, we'll make sure we use them. And we'll be back, should be, for sprints over the next couple of days. So thank you for joining us in our junior free-to-play accounts. 0 spend, showing you how tough it really is. Have a great day. Have a great Father's Day if you're celebrating. Hit that like button. And remember, get subscribing. If we get to 15,000 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway later in the week. So make sure to hit the like and hit the sub as well. Catch you later. Thank you for joining. Good luck in your rounds.